Hey everybody, so we are back with another book review. This is number 5, I think. So I have really not typically gone towards like any books that are like self-help books or personal story books, just because I feel like they can kind of get a little bit me. But this book, completely different. So the book that I am reviewing is this one, Feeding the Soul by Tabitha Brown, or Auntie Tab, as a lot of people know her now. So this book is almost hands down the best book I've ever read. Like, it just really rejuvenated me and got me back into thinking a lot about what my purpose is in the world and just kind of what I need to be doing myself. So the whole purpose, if you don't know Tabitha Brown's story, go look her up on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. She is amazing, and she talks a lot about a lot of the things that she's gone through in her life, specifically being sick a few years ago, and how she decided to go vegan, and it was really able to help her get her life back and just be a better human. And just after she felt rejuvenated, she decided to pursue just giving people joy and hope and love, just through her Instagram and through her social media platforms and stuff. And if you watch any of her videos, you know it's like sitting on the back porch somewhere down south with, you know, that favorite aunt with some sweet tea, and you're just getting so much love and compassion out of just everything she does, and that radiates off the page in this book. It is so it is such a powerful book. Really, like, she calls it all out, you know. Just like, you know, you've been sitting there doing nothing. You want to have this dream of whatever the dream is, and you haven't worked towards your dream. You haven't done anything towards your dream. So why are you sitting there complaining? You know, I'm just really hitting the nail on the head for, I think, a lot of people. And honestly, I think anybody can get just about anything out of this book. It's really just very clear and cut and dry. You know, like, this is where you're at, and this is how you should probably think about going through things. But then also just being honest and reminding yourself that it might take time. Change always takes time. And she talks about, specifically with her vegan journey, just that she had to go vegan for 30 days before she could really kind of see a difference. And then she decided to stay vegan. The rest of her family didn't, and that's fine. And she talks about how, like, okay, just because the rest of her family decided not to stay vegan, she did stay vegan, and that's a journey that she's gonna have to take alone. And it's not that her family's not supporting her, it's just like, they were like, yeah, it's not really our thing. We tried it for 30 days, but it's just not our thing. And just being honest about how some things you're gonna have to move forward in life by yourself, even with the support of your family or your spouses or whatever, but just having that support, but knowing that, like, you can do it on your own. It's just really powerful, and it's really just kind of eye-opening. And it just reminded me of, you know, a lot of the things that I have been working towards, and with my 2 businesses, as everybody knows, like, well, most everybody knows. I'm not sure how many people actually know, but like, I have an event planning and wedding planning business, and I love helping people do that. And then I also am working on a dancewear line as well, which is taking a really long time. I thought it was going to be a little bit quicker, but it's taking a little bit more time. And she talks about that in her book, of just like the fact that, like, you feel like you're trying to get someplace, and we're always trying to rush and get places, but it might take time sitting there in the pocket and making sure that you're understanding and learning your craft. And people are going to say no. People are not going to support you. I know, I've seen that with my planning business. Just, I send proposals out all the time. You know, different people have reached out to me and they're like, hey, I need a, you know, a coordinator, an event planner or whatever. And I send them a proposal and tell them, you know, kind of what I do and what I can offer them. And then they're like, yeah, we'll go with somebody more experienced, somebody who has a bigger name or, you know, whatever it is. But just being okay with that, and not just kind of wallowing in the issues, that you have with that. And then she's also, she is a Christian, and she talks a lot about her relationship with God and her own faith and stuff. So that kind of spoke to me because it wasn't in an off-putting way. It was just, you know, I do believe in this, and this is how I feel about the thing, and don't let anybody tell you that you're wrong because you believe this way, or because maybe your faith doesn't look exactly like somebody else's, which I really enjoyed, because I feel like, especially in the millennial generation, we've all experienced a huge level of church hurt in varying capacities. And because of that, we've seen a lot of people leave the church as an institution. And she talks about that in her book, of just, these are the reasons why people are leaving. But being okay with that, and understanding that, like, as long as you are still pursuing your faith in your own way, whatever that looks like to you, that's okay. And don't let anybody tell you that it's not okay. Which I just really loved. It was just, it was a awesome book. It was a powerful book. And I feel rejuvenated. I feel so happy. Like, when I was first reading it, I stayed up late that night reading. I was crying. I was like about to run around and do a whole shout circle. Like, it was just such a good book. So I really, like, 100%, 5 out of 5, recommend this for anybody. Even if you're not a Christian person, or if you don't believe in faith, I still think it's worth reading, because you can get something out of it. I went through this book and I highlighted and underlined stuff, and I'm going to go back through it, and I'm going to type everything up that I highlighted and underlined, so that I can have it, like, in a document, just so that I can have it just to refer back to, just because it was that good. And I feel really good about, kind of where the book left me. Just doing a lot of reflection and what I need to do. And I'm really glad that I read it early in the year, so that I know, you know, some steps to take, and I hope that everybody will be able to also sit down and do some reflection after they read it. So again, 5 out of 5 for this book. Highly recommend, everybody to go grab a copy of it and read it. It's a fantastic book. So thank you guys again for watching these book reviews. I'm so excited to be on this journey of reading and rediscovering my love of reading. Again, if you have book suggestions, drop them in the comments, shoot me a message. I'm getting a lot of book suggestions. I've literally had people just hand me a book to read. So I don't know when I'm going to get to all of the books, but I do appreciate all the suggestions that are coming in, and looking forward to reading all those books. And then also, again, if you guys have something that you want to see me read, or a specific genre that you think I might be interested in, also drop those. Even if it's not a specific book, just a genre, I'm cool with that too. Just let me know. And then, of course, again, I'm still looking for other editing software, so I don't have to keep doing these in just one fell swoop. Although it's nice to do these in one fell swoop, it's a lot. So shoot me a message if you have any decently free or inexpensive editing software, and I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next book review. All right, bye.